I see you found your way to my ship. That's cool. Kick your shoes up at the threshold. Come on in. Come kick it with your TT. Salutations, daydreaming stargazers, and what? Crew side members. Tis your favorite celestial auntie, Josephine, here with another car chat. Look, I have been MIA for a long time. I've been trying to get some things together. Today in particular, child, it was a day to be had. Okay, so let's just get into it. I got about 28 minutes to get my kids, and I'm gonna spend it with you guys. Okay, I'm gonna spend that with you. Okay, so anyway, y'all, today has been a day. All right, I have been so clumsy. It has been ridiculous. Now, before we really talk about today, I want to touch bases with y'all real quick. I am still in a transitional phase. If it's not one thing, it's another. So I do have some story times coming. Will I be in my spaceship? Possibly. Is there high probability that I won't be in my spaceship? Yes, there's a high possibility. It's a high possibility that I won't be in my spaceship. But if I am, you'll be the first to know. But for the time being, y'all, this past weekend was Memorial Weekend. I can't talk today. Let me try and get myself together. Hey, this is Editing TT. I actually am Koi. I actually went to my baby cousin's graduation party, had a blast. Do you hear me? But that wasn't a part of this debacle. So at the end of the video, I'm gonna throw in some snippets from her graduation. Love you down, boo. But let's get back to this nonsense, y'all. This past weekend was Memorial Weekend, so we had a 3-day week. Took the kids to the pool, had a great time, right? I hit up my home gals before Memorial Day and was like, so what we doing, y'all? I got a little vittles. What y'all trying to do? Because my parents had the audacity to go out of town, living their best life. Like, who asked you to do that, right? They end up going out of town. I'm like, cool, whatever. I hit up the home gals. We figured we would link up for the kids, and we did just that. Took kids to a water park. They had a grand old time. Got in the pool, splashed around a little bit, just did a little bit of splashing around, scuffed my toe up, something vicious, but we ain't gotta talk about that. Sorry, I'm super distracted right now. This, you can tell, it's been a minute since I've actually recorded. Actually, you know what it really is? I didn't busted myself. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room. This is the reason why I'm really recording this video, y'all. I didn't busted myself in the lip today. Okay, you see this? Tried to take my own self out today, and that is why I am doing this story time. Okay, let's just call a spade a spade. I'm sitting here trying to talk to y'all, and I got a little, you know what I'm talking about. So let's just start from the beginning. Okay, salutations, daydreaming stargazers, and what? Crew side members. Tis your favorite celestial auntie, Josephine, for the second time around. Okay, do me a favor, like and comment below. Do I gotta break somebody else? No. Okay, like and comment below how TT's out here whipping this shit. If you're a little non-committal and that's just not your stilo, just do me a favor, drop a spaceship emoji down below, and just let me know that you rock it with your TT. Little this, little that. I've been gone for a really long time, y'all. I do apologize for that. Now, we are on our way to go pick my cheering up. Anyway, this is like my second, third attempt at an introduction, so hopefully this one sticks. I'm not re-recording it. So essentially, I just wanted to pop in with you guys because I've been gone for a long time. It is Wednesday, so I'm going to try to have this mug up before the end of this day. Before Wednesday has concluded and Thursday begins, okay? I'm not going to go too heavy on the side effects and the special effects and none of that. Okay, I'm gonna just try and get it out to y'all because it has been a minute. So anyway, the reason for the season is, y'all, I didn't have so many series of events that didn't happen, and it landed with me popping myself in my own mouth with my phone and busting it. Look at that. So I figured I'd give y'all a little timeline, let y'all know what I've been up to, starting with Memorial Holiday. Okay, so this past weekend, my parents, they hit me up. I've been knowing that they were going to be out of town, but I didn't think to like plan ahead on what I was going to do. So, you know, they reminded me, because a lot of times me and holidays don't really be doing, we not close like that. We don't kick it. We don't skate with each other. So come on, girl, child. I'm saying, come on, you're supposed to skirt out. What are we doing here? You don't know what you're doing. That's what we're doing here. Anyway, so I knew that they were going to be out of town, but time, dates, they just don't go together. Okay, like they just don't go together. I got a spicy brain, and sometimes I know what day of the week it is, and sometimes I don't. I just know I got to do something soon, and I might be running late. Anyway, so I pulled up on the rents. My mom needed me to retwist her hair. Did it. And speaking of retwist, y'all, we'll tap back in with the hair, because if you follow me, and I know I'm fickle, y'all. I know I'm the flakiest biscuit in the pan. I know, and I am so sorry for doing that to y'all all the time. But I didn't. Anyway, we'll talk about hair later. We're not here to talk about hair right now. But I did retwist some of the ones in the front because I was like, it's pulling. I don't like that, so I took them down. So one of my friends was like, so you one of those sisters that be retwisting their hair every 6 months? I was like, no, that's not what it is. She was like, well, I can't tell because you keep messing with it. And I'm like, you got me there, leave me alone. But anyway, I digress. So I went to my mama's house, retwisted her hair. She gave me some new smells. Baby, heavenly. Okay, we kicked it, watched some movies, went home. Boom, right? It's the weekend. Me and the kids, we were trying to figure out what we were going to do for Memorial Day. So I'm like, you know what? I hit up my home gals this weekend and was like, what y'all trying to do? Side-eye, like, you know, you're not doing nothing. Side-eye. So I got the vittles. Just let me know what's happening. So high-key, we just threw something together. And that's one thing that I am pro. If you got them cheering with you, and you got like a little money in your pocket, not even a lot, or some snacks, or at least gas in your car for us to link up, baby, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? I think community is very important. And even though I am a flaky biscuit on this pan called life, that is something that ultimately I try to make sure that I maintain. Will I be on time? I don't know. Will you have to remind me a couple times? Probably. But will we be there? Eventually. Type. But that's not the reason for the season, y'all. For this video is leading up to me busting my lip today. So anyway, we meet up Memorial Day, brought the vittles and stuff. We were supposed to meet at 1. So my homegirl, she was like, okay, so here's the location, and we'll be there at 1. I said, say less, I'm gonna bring the food. So I'm like, we doing sandwiches, chips, juices, and waters. Like, we gonna keep it very simple. We just need something for the kids to eat while they running around screaming and having a good time. So I went, picked up the stuff, even had to get me a new bathing suit. I didn't have to get a new bathing suit, but I ended up getting one, like a legitimate true to form plus size bathing suit, because the ones that I have be having stuff spilling out the fronts and the backs. You know what I'm saying? It either got too much booty out in the back, or it's got too much chicharronas in the front, and I'm just not feeling that right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it all out, because I usually don't wear a bra in the first place, and usually have some sort of crop top vibe anyway. Call me an adult Bratz doll. So I just, at the pool, I just didn't want nothing hanging out. And when I put on both of my little bathing suits that I do have, it just had everything spilling out the front, the back, and the sides. And I just didn't feel like either trying to cover it up or let it hanging out. So I went and got me like this little joint from Wally World, and you know, it's cute. It's a sagey green color, and it comes with a built-in wrap. The only thing I don't like is it's a size 22-24, so it's loose in the chest and it's kind of loose in the front, And because I'm a big girl, but I have a small waist, I'm like, ugh. Because if I were to go a size down, I know it's going to be tight in places that I don't want it to be tight. Why? Or like short. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. So I just accepted it. And like, if I really need to, I'll figure out how to tailor it. Because I got a sewing machine. I just don't use it. Look, there's so many projects I have not done yet because my attention span and my responsibilities at the time just be taking me out the game, bro. I just, anyway, I still gotta paint my living room, allegedly. Front office, if you're watching this, I'm gonna paint my living room, okay? I already know y'all gonna try and charge me for it, but guess what? If I got to, I'll paint it back when I leave, or leave it, and y'all just take the money. Anyway, so, what we gonna do? We're gonna swerve. Yeah, let's swerve. So anyway, so got the bathing suit, got the food on the way. So when we pull up, of course, everybody's been there for about an hour. Because it took me a while to get everything. And of course, I had to get out the house. Like, sometimes, and I was contemplating on like my bathing suit, like, am I really gonna be out here hanging and swinging like this? I can't. So I had to come to terms with some things before I truly left the house. And also, my social anxiety is wild. Once I get out and about, I'm cooling, like I'm in the vibes. But you gotta get me out the house first, y'all. I be sitting here like, what if I say something stupid? There's a high probability I'm gonna say something stupid. What if I trip? I could possibly trip. What if I'm tripping? I could be tripping. Anyway, so did all that, whatever. What did we do? Went, got the food, got the stuff, got there. Y'all, had a great time. Even splashed around the pool a little bit, threw the kids, slang them around, shot them in the face with water, did all the stuff. Scuffed up my toe a little bit, but there are always a potential for collateral damage when you go to the pool, especially if you're having fun. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. Wake up Tuesday morning and I'm itchy. Why? Because I didn't got freaking sunburn on my side boobs and on my chest. I'm so upset. One, I didn't think that I would. Hold on. Let me make sure I make this light, because I just can't stand it when people be driving weird around me. Now, judging by my car, if y'all could see my car right now, you'd be like, I know you're not talking, girl, you can't drive. But hear me out. Okay, that horn was for me. Hear me out. I can't kind of drive. You know what I'm talking about? And also, the damage that was done to this car was not by my hand. That's a story not for another time, because we're not going to talk about it. But gee, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to say, no, you cannot use my car. Period. So, anyway, what's I talking about? Sunburn. Underboob. Okay, boom. So yeah, got sunburned up, y'all. I'm so upset about it. So now it's kind of tight, kind of itchy, and I ain't never had this happen before. I ain't never been here before. Okay, so this is new to me, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out when the sun was cooking people like this, because I ain't never had this happen, bro. I'm so upset about it. Is this my turn? Ooh, it is. Let's just slide on through right quick. Sorry to that man. I had to make sure not to make it, but okay, fine, whatever. I got a little bit of time. I'm actually making good time, y'all. If you saw how I was cutting these people off. Anyway, too far. Anyway, what are we talking about? Yeah, I just feel like it was overcast, so I shouldn't have got burnt to high hell and back, but I did. Somebody definitely left the sun on broil, burnt me up. And it's so funny because one of my homegirls, she was there walking around lathering people up, but she didn't lather her damn self up, so she got sunburnt. And it's crazy because we're melanated people, all shades, all sizes. So yeah, had a blast. Okay, what was the point of that? Oh yeah, had a blast. And when I tell you I was flinging children left and right, had an open mouth cackle that was worth it. I ended up waking up Tuesday late. Okay, woke up late. Why? Because y'all, I was sleeping good. I put myself to sleep. Do you hear me? I took a shower, washed my hair. You know what I'm saying? Washed all the children down, washed their hair. You know what I'm saying? Ordered pizza because I wasn't cooking. You feel me? So ordered some Marco's pizza, because high key Marco's pizza is really replacing all the other pizza joints in my area, in my opinion. Marco's pizza, what's up? You need a little collaboration, is that a word? Collaboration, you know what I'm saying? You need a spokesperson for Marco's pizza. Yeah, hit me up. Anyway, maybe don't, because this is the quality of promotion you're gonna get from me. Anyway, ordered some pizza and watched My Hero Academia. Okay, knocked out. Woke up way past time. So Tuesday, woke up late. Do you hear me? Why? Because I got a workout in. I didn't work myself into a damn near coma. You know what I'm saying? Had to speed race my kids to the daycare or aftercare or summer care at this point, and they were like, yeah, this your last warning, don't bring them late, because if after 8:30 you not dropping these kids off. And I was like, dang, okay, well, let me do better. Day comes and goes, y'all. I also put some red beans on so that I could make red beans and rice and some cornbread, right? Now, mind you, side note, I'm working on my cooking skills. Some people, if you know me for real, you know it's been a journey. Okay, for real. But I'm working on it. So, I'm speed racing home, and I didn't damn near burn my beans. I didn't, but almost. You know what I'm saying? And I tried a new seasoning, so it's a little garlic. You know what I'm saying? It's red beans and rice and garlic. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's cool. I made the cornbread to go with it. Everything's fine. The kids ate it, which is a good sign for me, because if they don't like it, they won't eat it, and they'll just look at me like, can we just have cereal? And I'd be like, yeah, you can, because like that's how I know where I am on the spectrum of if they rock it with me or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to cooking and things pertaining to cooking, I don't take it personal if my kids like, I'm not eating it. You know what I'm saying? Unless we like super broke that week and I ain't got the money for it for real, and be like, baby, you're gonna have to eat it because I have to eat it. We don't have no milk. We don't got no cereal. We got bread and no peanut butter, baby. You can't make no peanut butter jelly sandwich. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's like one of those weeks. Usually I'm like, go ahead, baby. Just get you ain't even got to eat it. Like, scrape it in the trash. Like, that's where I'm at in life. Anyway, so fast forward. That was yesterday. This morning, woke up on time but laid in the bed. Why? Because I started my period, y'all. I started my menses, and it just took me out the game. Okay? It just took me completely out the game, and it took me for a loop. It's hove. Why? Because I could have sworn I had another week or two before my period started. I don't know. I don't really track it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about when I'm referring to like time, dates, places, and things and people. Like, you know, sometimes I'm just floating on a daydream and a hope, a wish, and a prayer, for real, right? So fast forward. I'm thinking, because I'm like spotting that this is like that pre-period type situation. Fellas, if there are fellas watching, I'm sorry, TMI, I'm giving all the extra details, but ladies, you get it, right? I'm thinking it's like a pre-period, like a pre-poo or a co-wash. I don't know what the connection I was trying to make there, but I didn't make it. Anyway, moving on. I'm thinking that's what it's gonna be like. So I'm wearing this with some jeans, and like, I'm thinking I'm gonna be good. Like, I did what I had to do, make sure I was whatever, went to work. Y'all, did not work. Not only did the floods open up on my goofy behind, my goofy goop trooper behind, but like, the co-workers that I work with, y'all, why were they sitting here staring at me all day? And I'm not realizing the first time that they looking at my bullseye. because I didn't feel it at first. I don't know how I didn't feel it, but I didn't feel it at first. It snuck up on me. Because I think sometimes, and this is the one downside to having any kind of hips and booty, sometimes your booty be eating the draws. So even if there's a pad on it, your booty be eating the draws. So it's like leaking because it's not touching anyway, whatever, TMI. I'm sick about it because like I had a meeting, you know what I'm talking about? I'm printing stuff off. I'm doing my reports and stuff. So I'm walking around with a bullseye on my back, literally. I'm sick about it. So when I finally go to the bathroom, I'm like, wait, there's a disturbance in the force, because then I think I started to feel it because I'm like, ooh, I got a wedgie, and I'm like, wait a minute, if I got a wedgie, that means my booty is eating this pad. I'm so sad about it. Go to the bathroom, see what I see, and I'm like, I have to make a decision right now. So what I do is I try and clean up the spot, and like, if you know anything about blood, wow, this is a lot, but we only have a little bit of time, so really work with me, guys. Like, focus with me. If you know anything about blood, if you catch it before it settles, you can really rinse out anything. Okay, gross, I know it, whatever, but I really am trying to get it together because I have a meeting that's about to start, and they added me. You know what I'm saying? They added me, so I knew it was real type. If it wasn't a meeting that I had to not be in, then I would have been cool. Now, mind you, in retrospect, I could have just been like, look, I have an emergency, I gotta go home for the rest of the day. But I have some other things I need to do, and month end is literally around the corner. So I'm like, I really don't have time to be sitting here, la la la, beady by the boob. So I go in, I clean it up. I'm thinking I cleaned it up enough, not enough like there's still red, because there was no red, but I'm thinking it's done. Like, I fixed it, I didn't patted myself dry, I'm good. No, I'm not good. You wanna know what? Because there is a dry ring around my Bucci hole, and it Bucci hole. Shut up, Josephine. There's a dried ring around my booty now, where the blood dissipated around the hole, right? Oh, where it actually was, it rinsed out, right? But it almost pushed it into like a ring, a mushroom ring around the. So I'm walking around just inviting vampires to bite my goofy behind, and I once again have people like looking, but they don't say nothing. And I understand there's a language barrier, therefore I'm not tripping, but I kind of am, because you could have been like shark, you know what I'm saying? You could have been like blood, you could have been like red, you know what I'm saying? You could have been like pants, you could have been like anything, and I would have immediately understood it. But it's not your responsibility, ergo I'm not gonna sit here and put that responsibility nor lay blame on anybody but myself, because I should have went home. Okay, with the day that I've been having and the week that started, I should have just went home. So fast forward, I decided to go ahead and take a late lunch. I go home, I wash up, I change my bottoms, all black down, and then I come back. I realized, because I was skirting to and fro, hither and thither, whatever. So I realized I've been moving so much, and I sped home and then sped back that I needed gas. So I was like, let me go ahead and just get the gas now, because by the time I get off, I'm not going to have time. And if I stall before I pick these kids up, they're going to charge me an arm, a leg, and an elbow. And then I can't afford it. Okay, like, let's just call it space. I cannot afford that type of charge. So, because we got 3 minutes to get there right now, and we almost there. We're making good time. I told you we had 24 minutes to get there, and it's gonna take about 24 minutes. Okay, hello. Anyway, so long story long, I'm skedaddling. I pull into the pump, but not only did I pull into the pump, but I pulled in far away from the pump, which kind of pissed me off. But I already parked and was out. So by the time I realized how far away from the pump I was like, it should reach. So I'm skedaddling to the damn I'm skedaddling to pay or whatever, and I somehow, because my phone was on my wrist on like the little loopy thing, I somehow swing my phone like this while I'm skedaddling. Skedaddling. That it went around my wrist, bopped me in the lip. And I think at that point I was like, you know what? This is why I should have called off today. I should have called off today for this reason. So I hit myself so hard that I drew blood. And that is how we got here. Okay, that is how we got here. I don't know if you can tell it or not. It might just look like my lips are full, but it is puffy. Why? Because I didn't roundhouse, kicked myself in the lip, and I'm just over it. But 2 minutes to spare. I'm picking my churn up. I better, because honestly, the way I've been living life right now is crazy work. But anyway, that's my story, y'all. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna have it up soon though, because look, it's Wednesday and I got y'all in mind. So let's go ahead and do that. Once again, it is your favorite celestial auntie, Josephine. Do me a favor, once again, like, comment below how Titi's out here whipping his ship. And always remember, if you're a little non-committal, just drop a spaceship emoji so I know you're here. Okay, but with that being said, I gotta go.